News. The broadcaster Danny Baker has been fired from the BBC over a tweet he sent about the new son of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
The broadcaster deleted the tweet and apologised for what he called the stupid, unthinking gag pic.
Let's turn to our reporter who's covering this story, Helen-Anne Smith. Helen-Anne, welcome to you. What's the statement from Danny Baker and indeed the BBC?
Yeah, things moving really quickly this morning. Danny Baker is in trouble over a tweet he sent yesterday regarding the birth of the new son of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Archie Harrison. In that tweet there was a historical picture, a black and white picture, of a very well-to-do looking couple holding the hand of a small chimpanzee dressed in a suit and a hat. People reacted really with outrage, saying this was a racist tweet and that the connotations were really shocking. I spoke to Danny Baker this morning. We knocked on his door. He didn't want to speak on camera, but we did have quite a long conversation. And in that, he really quite shocked, almost upset, I think I would describe it as. He kept repeating Occam's razor to me, that's that theory that the simplest solution is often easier and more obvious than the more complicated one. His argument was that he just didn't realise. He said to me, you know, how could anybody think that it's acceptable? How could any right-minded person tweet a picture of a chimpanzee when talking about a small child? It then transpired just a few minutes later that the BBC had fired him for that tweet. I spoke to him a second time before that news was announced, and he really looked quite upset. I said, "Are you surprised?" He said, "No, I've brought this on myself." I also said, "Do you feel in any way let down by your former employer?" And he said, "No, I don't. I just feel let down that people didn't believe I didn't mean this." He has subsequently tweeted an apology, which I'll just read to you now. He said, "Would have used the same stupid picture for any royal birth, or Boris Johnson kid, or even one of my own. It's a funny image, though not, of course, in that context. Enormous mistake for sure, grotesque. Anyway, here's to you, Archie. Sorry, mate." So Danny Baker clearly apologetic, deeply regretting what he did, but insisting he just didn't realise the racist connotations of that tweet.